Welcome back once more. We're still trying to figure out how to distract this guy or get him away so that we can get to the electric panel.
No, it isn't working this way.
Not sure if I tried that or not. Shoot him!
No.
Can't go that way.
No, better let her sleep.
Sure, I'm seeing everything I can in here. Pretty much.
Before I go back to New York, it's the car I used to get here. Considering who I stole it from, I don't think it'll be reported as stolen. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
Recording test. Mm-hmm. Is there some other way to... We can use that somehow, like switch the sun, make it come out, and fix
Impossible. It doesn't make any sense. What a crazy idea.
Maybe we can get him to, I don't know, look at that sign to get him to go in the kitchen and get something to eat. And I can do it while he's gone.
You again, stranger?
Is this your place?
Yes, and the rifle I keep.
I see.
My friend, I don't like you.
I'm just...
I hope City Slick.
I have to...
Okay.
What's that in the middle there? I can barely see it.
One of the gas pumps is leaking. The pail is used to catch the leaking gas. It doesn't make... It's a terrible... It doesn't... What should I use with it? No, it isn't working this way. It's a terrible...
There's the elf.
No,
There's definitely something out here.
it's a terrible... It's a terrible idea. No,
Maybe something I can use it with. It's the gas pump itself.
no, it isn't. It's a terrible... It doesn't... It's a terrible... It's a terrible... No, it... No. It's a terrible idea. No. No. It's a terrible... It doesn't...
Maybe something I can use it with.
I don't need... What should I use with it? No.
It's not gonna let me in. What's the
No.
what's that?
A cornfield. It's in bad shape. Most of the plants are dry or rotten. A cornfield. It's in bad...
I'm gonna pour the gas in the cornfield.
It doesn't make any...
Try that again, maybe I hit the wrong button or something. I mean the wrong place. And that'd be too obvious because the owner could smell the gasoline.
What should... No. It's a terrible... It does... No.
Maybe the napkin.
The sign in front of the station...
Yeah, we know.
No. It... What should I use? It doesn't... It's a terrible... It doesn't... It's a terrible... No. No.
It's not even items.
No. No.
No, no. What's this?
An oil lamp.
Well, that's obvious what to do now. So that's the only thing I don't like about this game. You can't see some of the things.
An oil lamp.
Like, it's nice to...
It's the wick.
I mean, that's why I use F1. I don't really feel like it's a bad move to do, because barely see that.
What should I use with it? I don't see why at the moment. I don't see why at the moment.
I bet you have to try and light it first, and you go, oh no, there's no gas, I have to get gas, and then you can do it. Which makes sense, but it is kind of frustrating.
It won't light up. It must be out of fuel. What should I use? Even if there's only a few drops of kerosene, it should be enough to make the lamp work. Now it should light up without problems. Better put the pail back in case I need more kerosene. The gas cap. The tank's full now.
Can you pick it up?
The glass cover is missing. That makes this lamp practically useless. The glass... No. It fits perfectly. It doesn't... No. A makeshift cooking range.
But what are we gonna cook?
It doesn't.
I doubt it.
It's a terrible.
Indeed, a very terrible idea. Let's cook some corn. Instead of taking the ladder to
I'll
the
take
corn,
a few kernels of corn.
let's make some popcorn.
I took the only kernels that aren't rotten. It doesn't seem like the right time to make some popcorn. It doesn't seem like the right time to make some popcorn.
Well,
The gas... The tank's full now.
then what? Let's go back in and see if we can't maybe pick up the condiments now.
I don't need it.
Of course not. Do you the dialogue options change?
You again, stranger?
Is that cornfield back there yours?
Did the Winchester send you?
No one sends me. Who are the Winchesters?
Sons of bitches who bought the farm back there a few months ago.
You don't seem to like them that much.
Nah, they're good for nothing. You just have to look at how they keep their farm. The only thing they know how to do is drink and smoke on the porch.
And why should they send someone to ask questions?
Because the other night I shot one of them in the ass. Those bastards, after dusk, they come to the back of my gas pump and they start playing with their guns. They shoot at whatever they see. I warned them that even if one of those bullets touch my pumps, the whole place is gonna blow up, but they didn't listen. So the other night, as soon as I heard them shooting, I went out and I shot one of them in the ass. And that idiot ran away yelling like a little girl.
Good story.
Stranger, this isn't a big city. This is how we take care of things around here. And the same goes for you. Give me crap and I'll turn your city ass into a calendar.
Just point your gun at me once and I'll show you the difference between your old piece and my revolver.
Huh.
I have to go.
Okay.
So obviously now we can make popcorn because he'll get shooting and it'll run out. Let's just try not to get shot in the process. So just in case, let's save. But you haven't done much yet where you can die or lose in the game, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. But just in case. Stop walking around.
An oil lamp.
Then use it.
An oil lamp. This idea is so crazy that it might just work. A makeshift... It's hot. No.
When does it start? Am I going back in?
Damn, Winchesters, here we go again. The lesson from the last time clearly wasn't enough. Hey, you! I know you're hiding in the cornfields. Get out here if you have any guts, you sons of bitches. I'll show you.
Now that the yokel's gone, there's nothing stopping me from using this panel. Better not touch this lever. If I cut the power to all the gas pumps, the owner would definitely notice it. Better not touch...
Yep. Hopefully that'll do it. The Bunny and Derby was what he said, that the pictures arrive.
It doesn't work. I don't think it's plugged in. It's the photographic photographic
Is there a different place that you plug it in, or
It's the photo.
they're not just flip the switches, right?
That panel Now that the yokel's gone, there's no...
Let's see if it'll work now. Maybe I just mistakenly did it when I first did it, because the mains were down. If it was down, that means on, so it might have been up when I first did it and just didn't notice. Yeah, it's definitely on now.
The photographic set work.
Yeah, we know, so use it.
Good. Now that it works, let's see if I can make it as a photographer. I take the photograph and cut it somehow. Before attaching the documents, I hesitate for a second. From now on, my name is John Fard. Sean McLean doesn't exist anymore. Sean McLean is dead. Then I make up my mind and I attach the damn photo. I don't have time to get all misty-eyed now.
What's that?
The documents should be fine now. I can finally get away from this place.
What's that script on time here? Hold on. Doesn't seem to affect anything. I'm going to save just to be safe. Let's get the wrong it out.
It's time to go. The car's headlights slice through the dark desolation of Essex County. I look for some landmarks to make the trip less boring, but I can't find anything. There's just darkness around me, and the car whizzes by in the middle of the road.
Looks like we're back to, Jack. Back to Jack.
I'm sorry for the harsh wake-up, Del Nero, but Oscar and good manners never went hand in hand.
I kind of figured that out.
You must understand him. He's been out of the boxing world for too long. When he got diagnosed with a form of mutism, he was competing for the state's heavyweight title. Unfortunately, a rule doesn't allow people with his kind of problems to fight. So he had to continue in illegal joints. People there don't care much about rules. What they really care about is a good show. The first time I saw him fight, I immediately understood that that shabby ring under the stairs of a butcher shop wasn't the place for him. So I took him with me.
From beating people up to killing them. That's a big career move, I'd say.
Come on, Del Nero. We aren't an organization of killers. We follow an ideal.
What ideals? You're just criminals in search of power.
But power is an ideal, Del Nero. Our entire history was shaped by men who did great things in search of power. Do you really think that people like Julius Caesar or Napoleon did what they did for the sake of their people? Man was born to have power, and his entire existence is an expression of this desire. We study to get important jobs. We train to become stronger. We work at companies where we can move up the ladder. All this to have power.
I bet that you spend hours in front of the mirror repeating this little speech.
Del Nero, I just want you to see our reasons, and maybe avoid you ending up like that pathetic excuse for a man, Malone.
Go to hell, you and your reasons.
As you wish, Del Nero. I thought you were smarter, but if you don't plan on telling us anything if we use the carrot... Where is the girl?
Well, obviously you might be able to die.
Why are you persisting in protecting a girl that has been entrusted to you by a man who's betrayed you in the past?
I'm a sentimental guy. I can't help it.
Del Nero, do you really want to die like your pal McLean?
McLean? I didn't know he was dead.
Del Nero, where's the girl?
I must have lost her. I'm a terrible nanny.
You're making me tired. I'm not going to ask you a second time. Where have you hid the girl?
Oh.
What is it? Cat got your tongue? When Oscar's done with you, that won't be a problem anymore.
Edward, knock it off.
This voice. I know this voice. It's Victoria. What the hell is she doing here?
Now that the Good Samaritan has arrived, we're all here.
Edward, you're disgusting. When this story is over, you'll answer directly to the bosses for your conduct.
Victoria. How is it possible that she is mixed up in this story? It's impossible.
This disgusting behavior is the only way to get your little friend to talk. It looks like he's having fun playing the tough guy.
I told you that you wouldn't have gotten anything from him.
So how do you plan to figure out where he hid the girl?
Using a little intelligence and civility.
Are you going to get him to tell you where he hid the girl just by asking pretty please?
We don't need him to tell us.
What do you mean?
If, before you started leaning on him, you'd look in his pockets, you'd have figured out where the girl is.
You know where she is?
On the Lower East Side, in a small pub owned by a certain Greta Reed.
Greta Reed?
Dannazione. Greta's handkerchief. They must have figured out from that where the girl is. Greta's in danger. I have to do something, but I can't even talk. That beast has gone to town on me.
Jack, can you hear me? I'm sorry about everything that's happened. I didn't want to put you in the middle of all this, but I didn't have a choice. That girl is too important to us. She has to go back to where she came from.
Victoria, how could you?
I'm sorry, Jack. I'd like to explain it all to you, but there is no time. As soon as we get out of the city, you and your friend will be freed, but don't try to follow us. I'm sorry things went this way. Goodbye, Jack.
Victoria.
Edward, you and your ape can come with me. We have to load the cars. The plane is waiting for us. Hurry up.
Plane? What plane? Victoria, where are you taking the girl?
Del Nero, it looks like you got lucky this time. Your friend saved you just in time. But the next time we meet, I can't guarantee you'll be so lucky.
Edward!
Don't worry, Good Samaritan. I won't do anything to him.
Hurry up. We don't have time.
It looks like we'll have to go now, Del Nero. Let Oscar say his goodbyes.
My head.
So,
I must have passed out for a while. Judging from the light filtering through the windows, it must be at least 6 a.m. Out there, the sun's rising. Some thugs with a love for archaeology are running away with a girl, and I'm stuck here, tied to a chair with a nose that looks like mush. I better figure out how to free myself.
which will be featured in my next video. But they mentioned the plane, so I think we're getting really close to the beginning scene. Maybe we'll get that to that next time.